Hi, Miss Fallstitch. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm really excited to start e-learning up again tomorrow. I think it's going to be fantastic.
I I really miss these kids. I just want to connect with them again. I really do. I hope that they, take their e-learning seriously and they do these assignments for us and they just stay connected with us because it's a hard time right now.
I do too. I think it's going to be great to be able to connect with people and kind of see what they're doing and how things are going. And again, I agree. I hope they take it seriously. This is what we have for the next month, and this is probably going to be a big part of their grade for this semester. And so it's really important they are doing their work, and we're going to try our best to follow up with them. So, but I do. I really miss seeing kids too. I just wish, I wish there was a way through the power of technology somehow that we could see some students right now.
And you know me and technology. I can't make things like that happen, but I can dream about. I mean, just like too bad we can't like just experiment with some of our kids right now.
That would be very cool if just like a couple kids just popped up that all of a sudden we could see who they were. What? It's Kelsey Pryor.
Oh my God.
Hi. That is wow. This is false.
Wish granted.
Wow. This is better than being in the play with you two, which I couldn't do.
Yes, this is so much more fun than a play.
Well, see both of you. I hope things have been going well.
Yeah, it is.
Good. I miss being at school.
So, Ms. Foster, what is this magic thing that got this to happen for us?
Well, you told me about this thing called Google Meet. And you guys all know how I am with technology, but I'm learning it. I'm excited about it. And look, now I see my students.
No, this is very cool. So this is Google Meet. So students, I know you may have gotten invitations from teachers already through email to join them in a Google Meet or a virtual classroom. We want you checking your email every day for those. We also want you to start using Google Calendar because they'll show up in Google Calendar. And I'm going to show you how you access those right now. And then we'll see if there's any questions from our students who are here with us. So let me first show you how to access these in Google Calendar. So I'm going to go to my Google Calendar. So click on Google Calendar here. And you can see my schedule, Mr. Martin and Mr. Condon's schedule, which I look at every day. And here's this video recording. So I'm going to click on that and see it says Join Hangouts Meet. All you have to do is click on that button and it will take you into a room where you hit Join Meeting and it'll take you so you can see your classmates and your teacher. If you, for some reason, don't want to do it through your iPad or you can't, you can always join by phone. You won't get the video, but you'll at least be able to hear what's going on and interact with people. So let me stop sharing that and we'll go back and we'll see how our students are doing here. So Avery, Kelsey, how have things been?
Good. I have one question for you. Mr. Olson, why do we have to have class periods throughout the day?
That's a great question. And e-learning is going to be a little different. I mean, we're doing this for a long period of time. We're doing it, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday that we have school from now till May 1st. And we wanted to try and do some things a little differently. So like the last time, teachers are really taking a close look at the things that we're asking you to do. They're finding the most important things. They're cutting down on a lot of the assignments and things where a lot of times e-learning took a long time for you guys to do. I hope the last 3 days that we did, that worked well. We're trying to use that model, but we want some interaction. Like Ms. Falster said, we want to see you guys. We miss seeing you guys. And we said, we have this great tool, Google Meet. Well, what if Ms. Fallstitch, who I know you guys love, wanted to have a meeting with you at the same time your U.S. history teacher wanted to have a meeting? And now you have to choose between the two. So what we did was we created, and I'll show the schedule to you, this class schedule so that we could avoid you guys having to choose which of the teachers that you all love so much you love more than others. Right? So there's no teachers feeling that they got left out or no students having to make that tough choice of which class do I go to. So we went to this and notice we have from 8 to 8:50, We've built in some prep time for teachers, for the administrators to talk about things, how they're going. So you guys really won't start your first hour till 9 o'clock. So we built in a little bit of extra sleep time because we know you're teenagers and we know that's important. We also have built in a wellness period. This is a time that Mrs. Porteous and our guidance staff is going to be reaching out to you guys and doing some lessons about social and emotional health and kind of checking in with students to see how you're doing. We know that this is probably a stressful time for a lot of you. For seniors, there's probably stresses about graduation and what happens in the future. For other students, it's stresses of just day-to-day life of living through this pandemic and the situation we're in. So we wanted to create a wellness period to have people be able to check in with that. So you'll maybe get some invites to some virtual things to do from guidance for that. We also built in a lunch period where we kind of said, hey, we need some time that everybody can have a break in their day, go have some lunch, not have these meetings going on. And then we're going to be done every day by about 2:55 at the most. So half hour for these. So hopefully that'll go well.
Okay. What's with the teacher office hours that were on the side over there?
Okay, so now I got to go back to that, but also a very good question. Let me click back to that screen. Should have just left it on. And let's talk about office hours. So we know on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're not going to have e-learning days in terms of e-learning days. The state is what's called waiver days. But we also knew as teachers assign work to students, you may need some time to connect with a teacher one-on-one or in a small group like this and get some individual help. Maybe you're taking a really hard math class and it's really good to be able to watch those videos, but you wish that in the middle of the video you could ask the teacher, hey, wait, how do I do that? Or why do I do that step? Or what does cosine really mean? Or why at the end of my problem do I have to put sine or cosine to have the answer be right? Okay? These office hours give you an opportunity to connect with those teachers during those parts of the day and set up a meeting with them where you know they're going to be free, hopefully, to meet with you. And again, they may just do a large Google Hangout, Google Meet, where students can ask questions, or they may arrange to meet with you one-on-one using this to be able to answer your questions.
Okay.
Does that help?
Yeah, that does. Mm-hmm.
All right. So I guess my question to kind of wrap this up is, what has been the best thing of your spring break?
Sleeping in till like 2 o'clock.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
getting
my
that
9
extra
o'clock
sleep.
plan is really going to crimp your style.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Avery?
I would probably agree with Kelsey, getting the extra sleep, getting to hang out with my family, sometimes more than I want to, but still quality family time.
I like that. Ms. Falstich?
Family, some family time and some backyard time. I'm very excited because it's spring and little plants are sprouting up. That's been fun.
All right. Well, it's great to hear from all of you. Again, I'm really excited about e-learning and the opportunities we have to really do some neat things. I hope all of you are able to use Google Meet to connect with your teachers. I hope you guys are using the Remind app to be able to text them questions and things like that. And we find a way to really make this thing work well. The one thing I'm going to ask of all of our students and our staff members, we've already talked about this a bunch, we're flying the plane while we're building it right now. So flexibility and communication are going to be very big. So we ask that you look at your emails, that you respond if we're asking you to fill out a survey or something so we can get some feedback from you. We're probably going to be talking to parents about feedback to find out what's working, what's not, as we continue to try and tweak this and make this the best experience we can make it be. So thank you all for helping us and joining the video.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Have a great day. Oh, to hang up the video, if you click on the middle of the screen, there's a little button that looks like a phone, like you're hanging up. You click on that, and then you'll leave, and that'll be the end. So have a great day. We'll look forward to talking to all of you during e-learning.
Bye.
Bye.